Liverpool Football Club returned to training this week under a profoundly sombre atmosphere, following the heartbreaking and untimely death of Portuguese forward Diogo Jota. The 28-year-old passed away earlier this week in circumstances that have shaken not only the Liverpool camp but the entire footballing world. Known for his relentless work ethic, clinical finishing, and quiet humility off the pitch, Jota was more than just a top-level professional. He was a beloved teammate, a fan favourite, and a vital part of the club's recent successes. The mood at the AXA training centre was subdued as players, coaches and staff gathered for the first time since the tragic news broke. Black armbands were worn by all members of the squad, and a minute of silence was held at the beginning of the session, with several players visibly emotional. Manager Arne Slot, who had only recently taken over from Jurgen Klopp, addressed the squad before training began, paying tribute to Jota's character and contributions both on and off the pitch. His voice, heavy with emotion, reminded everyone that while football unites people through joy, it also provides space for shared mourning and reflection. "This is a pain we all feel deeply," Slot said in a brief statement. Diogo wasn't just one of our best players. He was someone everyone loved, someone who brought humility, dedication, and joy into everything he did. We're not just training today. We're trying to find our way forward through grief. We'll carry his spirit in our hearts every time we step onto the pitch. Despite the emotional weight of the day, training continued as planned, with the squad beginning early preparations for the upcoming season. Amidst the sorrow, the session also marked the first full appearance of new signing Florian Wirtz, the German international playmaker who arrived this summer from Bayer Leverkusen in a highly anticipated move. Wirtz, just 22, had been on the radar of top European clubs for years and was finally secured by Liverpool in a bold statement of intent. Even in such emotionally charged circumstances, Wirtz made an immediate impression. His sharpness on the ball, vision in tight spaces, and effortless link-up play with midfielders like Dominik Szoboszlai and Alexis McAllister hinted at a player ready to shoulder creative responsibility from day one. Coaches noted not only his technical quality, but also his quiet maturity and professionalism, attributes that stood out in a training session clouded by grief. Assistant coach Sipke Hulshoff praised Wirtz after the session, saying, "He's shown us today why he's regarded as one of the brightest talents in Europe. His focus, even in such a difficult environment, speaks volumes about his mentality. He didn't come here to just be a part of the team. He came here to lead." While pre-season preparations continue, the club is also planning several tributes to honour Diogo Jota's legacy. Discussions are reportedly underway for a memorial match at Anfield, with proceeds going to charities Jota supported, including youth development programs and mental health initiatives. The club is also exploring ways to permanently commemorate him within the stadium, possibly with a mural or a plaque at the training ground. For Liverpool, this pre-season is unlike any other in recent memory. It is not simply a time for tactical drills, conditioning, and team bonding. It is a time for healing, unity, and remembrance. The path ahead will be challenging, both emotionally and competitively, but the squad's return to the pitch, even in the wake of tragedy, is a testament to the resilience of the team and the unifying power of the game. Though they begin their season in mourning, Liverpool will carry Diogo Jota's memory forward, in their play, in their spirit, and in every goal scored in his honour. And as a new chapter begins with the arrival of Florian Wirtz, the club moves forward not in forgetfulness, but with a deeper sense of purpose, to honour the past while striving toward the future.
Luis Diaz has informed Liverpool of his desire to leave the club this summer, with Barcelona now emerging as his preferred destination. The Colombian international has reportedly made his intentions clear to senior figures at Anfield, expressing a strong interest in joining the Catalan Giants amid ongoing transfer talks between the two clubs. Discussions have intensified in recent days, especially after Barcelona's failed attempt to sign Nico Williams from Athletic Club. With Williams opting to remain in Bilbao, new Barcelona head coach Hansi Flick has turned his attention to Diaz, who is seen as an ideal solution for the left wing, an area the club is eager to strengthen ahead of the new season. Sources close to the negotiations indicate that while no final agreement has been reached, progress is being made. Barcelona, still navigating tight financial constraints, are working on a proposal that could involve a structured fee with potential add-ons or player swaps. Liverpool, under new head coach Arne Slot, are not actively looking to sell Diaz, but may consider sanctioning a move if their valuation, believed to be in the region of €70 million, is met. Diaz joined Liverpool from FC Porto in January 2022 and quickly became an integral part of the team with his explosive pace, dribbling ability, and relentless energy. However, as Slot begins to shape the squad in his image, it's understood that the club is open to adjustments if the right opportunity arises for both player and team. The Colombian is reportedly excited about the possibility of playing in La Liga and working under Flick, who is building a younger, faster attacking unit at Camp Nou. Barcelona see Diaz as a natural fit for Flick's high-tempo, vertical attacking style. His flair, intensity, and versatility across the forward line are believed to align well with the German manager's tactical vision as the club looks to rebuild and challenge on both domestic and European fronts. From Liverpool's perspective, losing Diaz would be a significant change, particularly in a summer already overshadowed by the tragic death of teammate Diogo Jota. While personal terms are not expected to be an obstacle, the two clubs still need to reach a financial agreement. Both sides are optimistic that a resolution could come before the end of the month, with Diaz pushing for the move behind the scenes. Liverpool are closing in on the signing of Marc Guéhi, with a deal now at an advanced stage between the Reds and Crystal Palace. The 24-year-old centre-back has reportedly agreed personal terms with the Merseyside club and is set to become one of Arne Slot's first major signings as he looks to reshape Liverpool's backline ahead of the new season. Talks between the two clubs have accelerated over the past week, and sources close to the negotiations indicate that an agreement worth around £50 million, including add-ons, is near completion. Guéhi is expected to undergo a medical in the coming days, with Liverpool aiming to have the deal finalised before their pre-season tour kicks off. Guéhi has been one of the most consistent defenders in the Premier League over the past 2 seasons and further cemented his reputation with a strong showing for England at Euro 2024, where he started multiple games and drew praise for his composure, positional awareness, and leadership. His performances caught the attention of several top clubs across Europe, but Liverpool moved quickly to make him a priority target, seeing him as the ideal long-term partner for Virgil van Dijk and a key figure in their defensive future. With Joel Matip departing and uncertainty surrounding the roles of Joe Gomez and Ibrahima Konate under Slot's new system, the need for a high-quality centre-back was clear. Guéhi's blend of physicality, calmness under pressure, and ball-playing ability makes him a perfect fit for Slot's progressive style of play. The Dutch manager is believed to have personally approved the move, identifying Guéhi as a player capable of not only stepping into the first team but also becoming a future leader at the club. Liverpool are reportedly preparing to unveil Guéhi as early as next week, pending a successful medical. His arrival would mark a significant step in what is shaping up to be a busy summer at Anfield, as the club enters a new era under Arne Slot. Alongside potential midfield and attacking reinforcements, Guéhi's signing is expected to bring stability and depth to a defensive unit that struggled with injuries and inconsistency last season. Liverpool striker Darwin Núñez is on the verge of completing a transfer to Napoli, with talks between the two clubs now at an advanced stage. The Uruguayan international, who joined Liverpool from Benfica in 2022 in a deal that could rise to £85 million, is set to depart Anfield after 2 turbulent yet promising seasons. Núñez has already agreed personal terms with the Serie A side, and final negotiations are focused on the structure of the transfer fee, which is expected to be in the region of €65 to €70 million. Napoli are pushing to get the deal done swiftly as new manager Antonio Conte looks to reshape the squad and bring in a dynamic replacement for the soon-to-depart Victor Osimhen. At Liverpool, Núñez showed glimpses of world-class potential with his blistering pace, tireless pressing, and ability to create chaos in opposition defenses. However, inconsistency in front of goal and difficulty adapting to Jurgen Klopp's tactical system saw him struggle to lock down a permanent starting role. With Arne Slot now taking over and implementing a new vision for the club, the decision was made to allow Núñez to move on and pursue a fresh opportunity. For Napoli, the 25-year-old forward is seen as a natural fit for Conte's aggressive, counter-attacking style. The Italian coach is eager to build a more direct and physically imposing front line, and Nunez's raw attributes, combined with his hunger to prove himself, make him an ideal focal point for the new era in Naples. Although Nunez's time at Liverpool may not have fully met the sky-high expectations that followed his big-money arrival, his passion, determination, and flashes of brilliance left a mark at Anfield. He scored important goals, gave everything in every appearance, and remained a committed figure through both highs and lows. The deal is expected to be finalized in the coming days, pending a routine medical and completion of the final paperwork. Once confirmed, Nunez will become one of the headline transfers of the summer, and Liverpool will part ways with a striker whose story in red may have been mixed, but never lacking in effort or intent. Liverpool have made a significant bid for Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak and are increasingly confident of securing his signature in what would be one of the most high-profile transfers of the summer window. Sources close to the club suggest that the Reds view Isak as a top priority as they reshape their attacking line under new head coach Arne Slot, and the club has now taken concrete steps to bring the Swedish international to Anfield. The bid, believed to be in the region of £100 million, would represent one of the largest transfers in Liverpool's history. The offer has been formally submitted to Newcastle, and while the Magpies have so far been reluctant to lose their star forward, Liverpool are confident that their financial package, coupled with Isak's interest in Champions League football, will be enough to seal the deal. Isak, at 25, has been in sensational form since arriving at Newcastle from Real Sociedad in 2022. He scored 21 goals in all competitions last season and has become one of the most complete forwards in the Premier League, combining pace, dribbling ability, finishing, and intelligent movement. His performances have attracted attention from Europe's elite, but Liverpool are understood to be leading the race and pushing hard to get the deal done swiftly. With Darwin Nunez finalizing a move to Napoli, Liverpool have been aggressive in identifying a replacement who can step in and deliver immediately. Isak is seen not only as a direct upgrade but also as a player perfectly suited to Slot's system, capable of playing as a lone striker or in a fluid, interchangeable front line. His versatility, technical quality, and proven Premier League pedigree make him an ideal candidate to lead Liverpool's new-look attack. Conversations with the players' representatives have reportedly gone well, and personal terms are not expected to be an issue. Isak is said to be open to the move, intrigued by the opportunity to play under Arne Slot, compete for major trophies, and take the next step in his career at one of Europe's most storied clubs. Newcastle, meanwhile, are facing pressure from financial fair play regulations and could be forced to consider a sale if the price is right. While they remain hopeful of keeping Isak, Liverpool's substantial offer and the player's potential interest could prove decisive in the coming days.